Today I'm going to be working on a 2010 Mini Cooper S.
The truth.
Look at this giant box that just showed up on my doorstep. Let's get this thing installed on the Mini Cooper.
It's a gang.
Alright, now keep in mind, this one will not work with the stock intake. It only works with the AEM intake. The stock one tends to hit the mass airflow sensor, which is about right here. The AEM intake moves that mass airflow sensor, so it is not a problem. But because we do have the AEM intake on this car, let's go ahead and get this Strut Tower Bar on there. If you are running a stock intake, there are different Strut Tower Bars you can go with. This is the part number for this Strut Tower Bar. I will link it down below as well. Well, let's get the hood of the Cooper open so we can get this thing installed. Alright, so now I'm going to take off all three of these bolts on both sides. These three as well. Make sure the car is sitting on the ground. If you have it jacked up in the air, these will fall out of the sockets, and good luck trying to find them back in. I mean, you can, but it's just not a fun time. So, be sure the car is sitting on the ground for this. But let's take these three and those three off. You may have to move some of this trim out of the way to get to this one, but you can just put it right back whenever you're done. These bolts are a 12 millimeter. Alright, now we're going to get our Strut Tower Bar and put it in place. And make sure it lines up with these three and these three bolts. Now this AEM Strut Bar goes with this intake system because it queers the mass airflow sensor. It's usually right there on the stock one, and then this one does go around the AEM air box as well. So this one's very much designed with this intake in mind. So you wouldn't be able to use this Strut Tower Bar with a stock intake box. There are other ones out there you might be able to do with a stock air intake, but I'm not sure which ones would work or not. Now, let's get these nuts screwed back onto here and get them tightened down. And what we'll do is we'll drive the car around for a bit, and then we'll retorque them just to make sure things have shifted around and sitting where they're supposed to be. But I like to put everything on by hand first to make sure you're not cross-threading anything, and I'll just send it in with the drill right away. Over the driver's side, you want to make sure you're not pinching this hood latch cable. Make sure this cable sits like on top of the bar. Alright, let's go ahead and get them tightened up.
It's a gang.
And like I said, just make sure you get this trim back into place. And do that on both sides. Alright, and that concludes the installation of this Strut Tower Bar. Hope you guys liked the video. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down in the comment section below and I'll try and answer them as soon as I can. But I hope this video helped. If you enjoyed any of the background music in these videos, please check out the artist's SoundCloud. The link is in the description.